You have been told a lie. A well-intentioned lie, perhaps, but one that has kept you stuck, repeating the same cycles and wondering why your dreams remain just out of reach. The lie is that you manifest what you want, that if you just think positively enough, visualize hard enough, or write down your desires 1,000 times, the universe will magically deliver them to your doorstep. You have followed all the rules. You created the vision boards, meticulously cutting out images of abundance, love, and success. You have recited affirmations until your voice was hoarse, trying to convince yourself that you are worthy, that you are abundant. You have sat in meditation, picturing your ideal life with every ounce of your mental energy, and yet, you wake up in the same reality. The bank account has the same number. The relationship status is the same. The feeling of longing, of not quite there yet, is the same. Why? Because you have been operating from a flawed premise. You have been acting like a separated being, sending out requests to a distant godlike universe, hoping it will grant your wishes. But the universe does not respond to your requests. It does not respond to your desires. It does not even respond to your thoughts alone. The quantum field, the fundamental fabric of reality, responds to only one thing: your vibrational frequency. It responds to who you are being. Today, we dismantle the old model. We are going beyond visualization and into embodiment. We are moving from asking to becoming. This is not another technique to add to your collection. This is a radical shift in your understanding of reality and your place within it. This is the guide to quantum manifestation, and it begins with the truth. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. The solution, then, is not to want harder, but to become different. To change your reality, you must first change your signal. Think of yourself as a broadcasting tower, and your state of being is the frequency you are emitting. The quantum field, this invisible sea of infinite potential, is the receiver. It is not judging you or your desires. It is simply, and perfectly, matching your broadcast. If you are broadcasting a frequency of lack, of waiting, of hoping, the quantum field will impeccably organize energy and information to bring you more experiences that match lack, waiting, and hoping. It has to. That is the law. This is where modern spirituality and ancient wisdom find their perfect handshake with quantum physics. In the quantum world, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. There is no solid matter, only probabilities and potentials until a conscious observer interacts with the field. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated this beautifully. Scientists found that fundamental particles, like electrons, exist as a wave of all possibilities until they are observed. The moment they are observed, the wave of potential collapses into a single, definite particle in a specific location. You are that observer. Your focused awareness, charged with emotion, is the act of observation that collapses potential into reality. But here is the crucial distinction. You are not just observing with your mind. You are observing with your entire being. Your broadcast is a symphony composed of your conscious thoughts, your subconscious beliefs, your emotional state, and your physical body's sensations. When you just visualize your goal, you are only playing one instrument in the orchestra, your mind. But if your heart is feeling unworthy, and your body is tense with the stress of your current reality, your symphony is incoherent. It is a chaotic noise, not a clear signal. The quantum field cannot respond to noise. It responds to coherence. So why is it so hard to create this coherence? The primary obstacle is not outside of you. It is the 95% of you that runs on autopilot, your subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown us that by the time we are in our mid-30s, our personality, our identity, is largely a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and hardwired beliefs. This is your subconscious programming. It is the operating system that was installed in you from birth through your experiences, your culture, and your upbringing. Every time you had a strong emotional experience, your brain took a snapshot, creating a powerful memory that informs your subconscious. If you experienced scarcity, your subconscious learned that reality is scarce. If you experienced heartbreak, it learned that love is painful. This subconscious identity is broadcasting a frequency 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is the dominant signal. So, when you take 10 minutes to visualize wealth, but the other 23 hours and 50 minutes your subconscious is broadcasting the signal of I am not enough, which signal do you think reality will respond to? Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between a real experience and an imagined one. Its job is to keep you safe by running the programs it knows. Your body has become addicted to the familiar emotions of your past, the cortisol of stress, the adrenaline of fear, the sadness of disappointment. These are familiar frequencies. When you try to feel abundant or joyful, your body literally goes into withdrawal from its familiar emotional state, and your brain signals something is wrong. Go back to what you know. This is why change feels so hard. You are not fighting your circumstances. You are fighting the memorized version of yourself. This is where the real work begins. The work of becoming. To change your reality, you must create a new identity and recondition your mind and body to match it. This is not about faking it until you make it. This is about embodying the future you now. You must feel the feelings of your future before it has arrived. You must think the thoughts of your future self before you have the evidence. You have to become it first. Here is how you begin this radical shift. Decide with absolute clarity on the future you want to experience. Not just what you want to have, but who you want to be. Then, ask yourself the most important question. What is the dominant emotional state of this future version of me? Is it freedom? Is it boundless joy? Is it profound peace? Is it unconditional love? Get specific. This feeling is your destination. Now, instead of visualizing what you have, you are going to practice feeling how you will feel when you have it. You must generate this emotion in your body, independent of your external environment. This is more than a thought. It is a full-body experience. When you do this, you are performing a biological upgrade. Epigenetics teaches us that your emotional state sends chemical signals to your cells, which can activate or deactivate certain genes. By consistently generating elevated emotions like gratitude, love, and joy, you are literally signaling new genes in new ways. You are turning off the genes of stress and survival and turning on the genes of growth and repair. You are becoming, at a cellular level, a new person. Neuroscience supports this. When you practice thinking and feeling as your future self, you force your brain to fire new sequences of neurons. As the saying in neuroscience goes, nerve cells that fire together, wire together. You are literally building the neural architecture of your new mind. You are installing a new operating system. Act as if. How would the abundant you make decisions today? How would the loved you speak to others? How would the healthy you choose your meals? You begin to make small choices throughout your day from this new state of being. You are aligning your actions with your new frequency. This alignment of thought, feeling, and action is what creates a powerful, coherent signal that the quantum field cannot ignore. This coherence is the secret key to unlocking the quantum realm. It is the state of being where your thoughts are aligned with your feelings, and your feelings are aligned with your actions, and all three are aligned with the future you are choosing. Think of resonance. In physics, when one tuning fork is struck, another tuning fork with the same frequency across the room will begin to vibrate in sympathy, without ever being touched. It resonates with the signal. You are the first tuning fork. The potential you want to experience in the quantum field is the second tuning fork. When you tune yourself to the exact frequency of that potential by embodying the feeling of it already being real, you cause that potential to resonate with you, to vibrate into existence. You do not chase it. You do not pull it towards you. You become the vibrational match, and it appears. It has no choice. This is the ultimate meaning of the observer effect. Your observation is not a passive glance. It is an active state of being. When your entire state of being, your energy, your frequency, is perfectly coherent with a potential in the quantum field, you collapse that wave of potential into a particle. and experience in your life. This is not a New Age concept. This is ancient wisdom dressed in the language of modern science. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Aham Brahmasmi, which means I am the absolute, or I am the divine. It teaches that you are not separate from the creative force of the universe. You are a focal point of it. The Bible states in Proverbs, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." It does not say as he thinketh in his mind. It says in his heart, signifying the critical union of thought and feeling, of mind and body. Another biblical passage says to him who has, more will be given. This is not a cruel joke. It is a formula. When you have the feeling of abundance in your being, when you have the frequency of wealth, more experiences that match that frequency will be given to you. You are no longer living in a state of separation, asking a distant force for help. You are stepping into the profound realization that you are the creative force. You are the one you have been waiting for. You are the broadcaster, the observer, and the creator, all in one. So how do you integrate this into your daily life? You must create a practice of becoming. This is non-negotiable. It is like training a muscle. You cannot go to the gym once and expect to be fit. You must train your being every single day. Here is a simple but powerful practice. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you engage with the problems of your current reality, spend 15 to 20 minutes in a quiet space. Your goal in this time is not to ask for anything. Your goal is to change your energy. Close your eyes and begin to consciously generate the elevated emotion of your future self. Do not just think about gratitude. Feel it in every cell of your body. Let it swell in your chest. Let it bring a smile to your face. Do not just think about freedom. Feel the lightness, the expansion, the release in your nervous system. Your body is the antenna. You must tune it. Rehearse in your mind the person you are becoming. See yourself walking through your day from this new state. See yourself responding to challenges not with fear, but with wisdom. See yourself interacting with others not from a place of lack, but from a place of wholeness. You are priming your brain and body for the future you are creating. Then, throughout your day, your job is to maintain this state as best you can. Set alarms on your phone that simply ask, are you being your future self right now? This is your call to check in. Have you slipped back into the old programming of worry, complaint, and lack? If so, do not judge yourself. Gently, lovingly, take a deep breath and consciously regenerate the feeling of your future. It is a moment-by-moment practice of remembering who you have decided to be. I want you to commit to this right now. In the comments below, write, I am becoming the broadcaster of my new reality. This is not just a comment. It is a declaration. It is an energetic contract with yourself and a signal to the universe that you are ready to stop asking and start being. Inevitably, you will face challenges. The biggest one is the illusion of time and the doubt that creeps in when your 3D reality does not instantly transform. You have been broadcasting your new frequency for a day, a week, a month, and you look around and see the same old world. This is the great test. This is where most people give up. They conclude it is not working and revert to their old signal, recreating their old reality, proving their old beliefs right. You must understand that there is a vibrational lag. The quantum field is organizing an infinite number of details to orchestrate the reflection of your new signal. It is a process of unfolding, not an instant switch. Your job is to fall so in love with the feeling of your future that the feeling itself becomes the reward. You are no longer doing it to get something. You are doing it because it feels amazing to feel unlimited, to feel grateful, to feel whole. When you reach this state, you have truly disconnected from the outcome and become the source of your own joy. Doubt is simply the siren song of your old identity. It is the addiction to the old emotional state pulling you back. When you feel doubt, recognize it for what it is. It is not the truth. It is a memorized program running. Do not fight it. Do not resist it. Simply observe it Thank your body for trying to keep you safe in the familiar past, and then deliberately pivot your attention and your feeling state back to your chosen future. You must be more committed to the feeling of your future than you are to the feelings of your past. This requires emotional discipline. It requires you to stop telling the story of your past. Stop complaining about your current circumstances, because every time you do, you are broadcasting that old unwanted frequency and creating more of it. You have to decide that your inner world is more real than your outer world. You must be willing to feel abundant while your bank account says otherwise. You must be willing to feel whole and loved while you are still alone. This is the walk of faith, not blind faith in some external power, but absolute, unwavering faith in your own power as a conscious creator. We have journeyed from the flawed model of mere visualization to the profound truth of vibrational embodiment. The core message is this: manifestation is not an act of acquisition. It is an act of becoming. You are not pulling something you want from the outside world into your life. You are selecting a reality from the infinite potentials in the quantum field. By becoming the person who already lives in that reality, you are shifting your entire being, your thoughts, feelings, biology, and energy to resonate with a new timeline. The power has never been in asking, begging, or wanting. The power is in your coherent signal. When your mind and body are in unison, broadcasting a clear and powerful frequency of your chosen future, you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You become the creator of them. You stop reacting to reality and start generating it. This is the quantum law. It is as real as gravity. The universe does not give you what you want. It gives you a reflection of who you are being. So the final and most important question is not what do you want, but who are you choosing to be right now? Are you the person who is waiting, hoping, and lacking? Or are you the person who is already whole, abundant, and free? The choice is yours in every single moment. This is your power. This is your freedom. Do not let another day pass by, living as a memorized version of your past. Start today. Start now. Close your eyes after this video ends, and for just 5 minutes, feel the glorious, electrifying feeling of the future you are stepping into. Become it. Broadcast it. And then watch as the world rearranges itself to reflect the magnificent truth of who you have become. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Remember who you are.